The administration's Consumer Privacy Bill of Rights includes as one of those rights data security, the principle that consumers have a right to expect that their data will be kept in a secure manner. Data breach notification is an important part of that.
Data breach notification issue is really their first stab at trying to address a broader problem. And the underlying question is, how do you provide sufficient incentives to encourage companies to provide robust security? And we do a lot of investigations into data breaches. And what's interesting about this is that most companies that are the stewards of personal data, sensitive data, do a very good job. And when they're breached because there's a very sophisticated hacker there who's managed to overcome relatively sturdy defenses. On the other hand, there are some companies, and these are global companies, that are stewards of sensitive personal information that don't do a good job. And the question is how to provide sufficient incentives that they do a better job. Or put differently, how do you provide sufficient disincentives for them not to keep security up to date? One theory is robust data breach notification laws provide a disincentive to having weak security. You do not want to be the company that has to send a letter out saying, by the way, your social security number, your bank account information, the information on your health status, and all sorts of other pieces of information were breached, and tough, try to protect yourself if you can. And so there is a correlation between data breach notification, which is what the proposal really embodies, and creating these disincentives. There are broader questions about whether there are better or more targeted way to do that. We've been debating that issue in the United States for quite some time, and frankly, we don't have a really great answer for our colleagues in the European, in DG Justice. But those are the issues that they're trying to disentangle. And we want to work collaboratively with them because these are hard questions with no easy answers.